guys, information have it that Alaafin of Oyo regret his action of giving Ooni of Ife 48 hours ultimatum to reverse a title, a chieftaincy title that he conferred on a businessman, this Danusi, is it that one Sanusi woman like that. So we all know that about 3 days ago, I think 3 days ago, there was this news trending on social media that the Alaafin of Oyo have given Kabiyesi 24 hours, 48 hours straight to reverse a chieftaincy title, that he conferred on a Yoruba businessman that goes by the name Dotun Sanusi. So the Alaafin of Oyo, in the person of Oba Abimbola Owuade, on Monday said the Ooni of Ife, Oba Enitan Ogunwusi, lacks the exclusive right to confer the chieftaincy title of Okanlomo of Yoruba land on Chief Dotun Sanusi, an Ibadan-born businessman. In a statement signed by his Director of Media and Publicity, Bode Durojaye, the Alaafin described the Ooni's action as an affront of the institution of the Alaafin, stressing that only the Alaafin holds the exclusive authority to confer titles covering the entire Yoruba land. Oba Owuade therefore urged the Ooni to withdraw the ultimatum and refrain from actions capable of stirring unnecessary conflict among Yoruba traditional institutions. The statement read in part, the attention of the Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Abimbola Akeem Owode, has been drawn to the purported conferment of the chieftaincy title of Okanlomo on Yoruba land on a business tycoon, Dotun Sanusi, by the Ooni of Ife, Oba Enitan Adeyeye Ogunwusi. The conferment of a chieftaincy title which borders on Yoruba by the Ooni of Ife is an affront to the referred institution of the Alaafin, who is the Titan of Yoruba land and who holds the exclusive right to confer any chieftaincy title which covers the entire Yoruba on anyone. The Ooni of Ife is behaving as if there is no authority to check and call him to order, and the business of that above the law syndrome of his, he is the habit of walking on everybody's back, including the apex court in the country, the Supreme Court, which had ruled on the exclusive preserve of the Alaafin to confer chieftaincy titles that covers the entire Yoruba land on anyone. The instrument of office presented to Oba Ogunwusi during his installation specifically limits his traditional area of authority to Oramiyan local government, which has now been split into 3 local governments, that is Ife Central, Ife North, and Ife South. The dictum that nobody is above the law of the land is now being put to a crucial test, and the reality of our time makes it very obligatory for the Alaafin to call the Ooni of Ife to order and demand revocation of the so-called Okanlomo of Yoruba land chieftaincy title conferred on Engineer Dotun Sanusi within 48 hours or face the consequences. It is a statement of fact that during Alaafin's unity tour to Yoruba monarchs, he reiterated his message that there could be development without unity. Oba Owade had told the gathering that it is the joy of our forefathers for us to be in unity, and they did their part in ensuring peace and unity in Yoruba land. We must also strive to achieve this. God himself is involved in our matter. Therefore, we must always at all times be concerned about the peace and unity of Yoruba land. We say we want development, but meaningful and sustainable development will come without peace and unity. But it seems the Ooni of Ife is misconceiving the Alaafin the Alaafin, paramount with the heart of gold and his peace initiative as a symbol of his solidity, hence taking decisions that are not only ultra-wise but derogatory to the Titan of Yoruba land. The story long go. The thing is that they said after this message, after this 48 hours ultimatum, Kabiyesi, that is Ooni of Ife, in the person of Anita Ogunwusi, did not do anything. He just ignored the Alaafin of Oyo. But information from most of the histories I've read so far state that even the Oyo Empire finds its origin from Ile-Ife kingdom. And for that reason, that position or that Ooni of Ife is sitting on today is refers to as the paramount father, or will I say, how will I put it? The head, as in number one when it comes to chieftaincy, when it comes to uh, royal father of Yoruba land. As a matter of fact, Kabiyesi is being considered as the first son of the gods, the father of all the chieftain, all the Yoruba land. I don't know how to put it, but you guys understand what I mean, you know. And because these people trace their origin from that Ile-Ife kingdom, that position that Ooni of Ife is occupying is not just a small position. And judging from all these things that we have read so far, I think this kind of issue have happened around 1991 from what I read. Ehen. And come to think of it, the way AlaafinofOyo gave Ooni of Ife that 48 ultimatum is like he is issuing an order to one of his servants in the palace, in his own palace. It is insulting to me, or that is how I see it. There are better ways to handle issues like that rather than coming on social media or any means so far, giving him 48 hours. It demotes that position to the core. And right now, we are hearing that Yoruba elders have rise in anger, so many of them, to call AlaafinofOyo to order, letting him know that things are not handled this way. You are bringing down this position that Anita Ogunwusi is occupying. And judging from the fact they said Kabiyesi, which is Ooni of Ife, is that one man that is not just a leader. He is one of those who make sure that the Yoruba youth are doing well in many ways that he can. He is providing job opportunities for them. He is doing a whole lot to help them, to help the Yoruba race. You know that such things are the things that can make people to stand up for you in a time like this. So they said a lot of people have called AlaafinofOyo to order, letting him know that he is insulting their uh, overall leader, and it doesn't make sense. That is what we're hearing if the information is true. And for the fact that Kabiyesi on his own part did not even come out, one thing I love so much about this Anita Ogunwusi is that no matter what, you will not see him come out and talk about things like this or anything. You know, the only thing that he will come out and say is something that is reasonable and necessary to talk about. And seriously, he is that one king that talk about him, say whatever you want about him, anything. He will not even, as in, he will just do his ear as if he did not even hear, not to talk of. But when it is necessary, he talks. Because let me tell you, it is not all the king that will just keep quiet in a situation like this. They will want to come and let AlaafinofOyo know that, look, you don't have such right. But he did nothing about it. He was just quiet. And he allowed the people to fight for him. And right now, we are hearing that Yoruba elders have risen in their numbers to fight for him, calling this AlaafinofOyo to order. And some people said he is regretting his action, while others are saying that this, different people with their different opinion. I don't know, but right now, I am happy that the elders are doing something to ensure that this issue did not bring problem between these two empires. Because if it does, it is going to affect their culture and tradition, which is highly respected a whole lot. Guys, what do you think? That is what I think. Oh, So when I hear this, I said, let me bring it to you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share this video, okay? And give my video a thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. I love you guys. Bye. See you.